Welcome TUT team, Coach Sammy with a TUT recovery class for you today. Everything will be onto the ground, so all you'll be needing is your mat, your towel, and your water bottle. We won't be using the TUT today. The exercises are all going to be onto the ground, so we're going to be working on a 30-second clock or 5 reps each side. I'm going to walk you through all 7 recovery exercises, and we're going to do 3 rounds of each. So to start, grab your mat. We're going to be moving onto the ground. Your first exercise is going to be a rolling wave. So that is looking like from this bottom position, almost like a child's pose. So you can go into all fours. Feel free to work through these exercises, these recovery exercises with me. You're going to walk into a downward dog position. So hands are right underneath your shoulders. Feet are about hip width apart. And you're going to be moving through a push-up position into an upward dog, stretching out that chest with your gaze forward. Slight breath and beat here, then you're moving back down into your downward dog. So that's looking like a little wave. You feel free to bend the knees, move through that upward position. You can go back onto the knees if you'd like to get back onto your feet. And we just have 5 rolling waves like so. Nice reach and move back. I'm just here as your guide, so you're gonna be moving at your pace, yeah? From here, you're gonna move onto your feet, hip width apart again, maybe slightly wider than your mat. You're gonna do a lateral rocker. So for that here, you're moving from one side, lateral, shift in a lunge, shift the weight to the other side, stand tall, hands down, walk out to an inchworm. From that plank position, I want a nice shoulder tap on one side, shoulder tap on the other. Walk the hands back. Just one more time to demo that. Lateral rocker one side, lateral rocker other side. Hands down, walk out that inchworm into your plank position, shoulder tap, and back. We're just getting some mobility, some movement into the body, and then we're doing a nice little strong plank with a shoulder tap. Exercise number 3, you're going from a lunge to a hamstring stretch. So from that is a low lunge right here. One front leg is in a 90 degrees. My knee is down onto the ground. My toe is resting on the ground as well. From this lunge position, you're moving into a hamstring stretch, so I'm flexing the foot. We're gonna hold for a few beats, then move back through our lunge. Nice stretch through the hip flexor here. Move back to our hamstring stretch. I'm flexing the foot in the front. So we're gonna move through 5 of those. Then you're gonna switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Just for another demo, I'm pushing that hip forward. I have a nice 90-degree bend in that front leg. Shifting my weight, feeling the stretch. Couple beats here, shift through the hamstring stretch. So that's 5 and 5 on each side. From there, you're gonna move onto your bum, seated. Hands are gonna be facing backwards. We're doing crab extension. If you're like, Sammy, I've never done that before, that's why we're going through all of the exercises right now for a demo. Feet are gonna be hip width apart. You're gonna lift those hips up, extend the hips, feel a stretch in the front of the shoulders, and then slowly lower down. As you can see, my chin is lifting. I'm gazing up and forward as high as you can go. That feels what feels available to you, okay? So we have 5 extensions like this called our crab extensions. From that position, you're gonna lay onto your back and we're going into a supine scorpion. So nice, comfortable, relaxed position. One leg is coming up, knee is bent, twisting through the spine and lowering as far as you can go, all right? So that knee can hover if you have the availability and the mobility to touch that knee onto the ground. Amazing. My other arm is reaching out, trying to relax that shoulder on the ground, gazing opposite way of that knee. From your scorpion, you're gonna move onto your bums into a straddle position. So opening the legs wide, flexing the foot, moving the flesh from underneath your bum to create a little bit more space. If it's pulling on the inner thighs here, close the legs a little bit. From this position, we're doing a side bend. So thinking up and over, reaching for those toes, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Stretching in the lat, feeling that in the hamstrings and the groin. Same thing, other side. As you can see, I'm crossing my arm through my body. You don't have to do that. Just think up and over, reaching for those toes, yeah? From that position, last but not least, is your pancake stretch. You're gonna be inching those fingertips forward, thinking as far as we can go with a nice neutral spine here. So thinking up and someone's pulling you forward for that stretch. If it's available to you to be on your fingertips, maybe lowering onto those forearms, and maybe even reaching out if you have the flexibility to go a little bit further here. Holding for 30 seconds, and then we'll walk back up. We're gonna go through all of 7 of those recovery exercises, 3 rounds, and then you're out of here, all right? So this is your time for your body to give back, to create some space, so we're feeling super good in our bodies, yeah? So starting with our rolling wave, getting to the back of your mat, let's start with round 1. So, like I said, you can either start in a downward dog, or if you wanna start into this little frog position here, position your hands, lift the hips up. We're gonna move through our wave. So let's do this, TUT team. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, move through the wave into your upward dog, gazes up. A couple beats here, and move through the knees onto the ground, lifting the hips. Let's go for 4 more. Bending those elbows, gazes up, nice. Shifting the weight back, rolling wave. Use your breath here, hips up, roll through. Good. This is 3, feet down, shift the weight. 2 more, hips up, nice, breathe, gazes up. Good, that was 4. 1 more, hips up. Give a little stretch in those hamstrings there, nice. Shift the weight through, gazes up and back down. Excellent, we're moving on to our feet for that lateral lunge, into our inchworm, into our shoulder tap. So standing wide, feet exterior of your mat. Choose one side here, shift weight, lunge. Switch, maybe adding those hands onto the knee, hands down to the ground, walking out into that inchworm, into that plank, tight core, tap one shoulder, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Excellent, move back. Stand tall, think push through the soles of the feet. Same thing, shift one side. Good, shift other side. Hands down, walk it out. We have 5 total, okay? Think tap, nice tight core, tight bum, tap, walk it back. Good, 3 more. Use your breath here. Just creating space. You're still getting some blood circulation, some movement through. Maybe you're feeling tight in some part of your body. Giving back, giving our body some love, right? Shift up. That was 3, so shift, shift. Good, hands down, walk it out. Tap, tight core. Tap, walk it back. Excellent, here's 4. Here's 5. This is your last one. Excellent. We just finished 4. Tap, tap, walk it back. Excellent. We're going in through a lunge to a hamstring stretch. So choose a leg. Low lunge means the knee is on the ground, 90 degrees in that front leg. Shift the weight forward. Inhale, exhale, extend to your hamstring stretch, flexing that foot. Nice neutral spine. Good, we're moving through 5 each leg. So shift the weight forward. Maybe hands are coming up onto that knee. Nice, hands go down to the ground, flex the foot. That's 2. Good, shift. Up, breathe, exhale. 3, good, 2 more this side. Inhale. Fill the tummy, fill the chest with air, good. Exhale, flex the foot, let it go down, good. And give me 1 more. 5 each side, you're moving at your pace. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely, switch it up. Other leg, 90 degrees. Set yourself up so your hips are aligned first, then get into that lunge. Good, inhale. Exhale, shift the weight back, flex the foot. Good, through. 5 on this side. Feeling that stretch through the hip flexor. Shift the weight back. Trying to extend. If you have to keep a little slight knee bend because it's pulling too much behind the knee, that is totally okay. Whatever's available to you today. That was 3. Inhale through your lunge. Good. Maybe moving a little bit further each one. That's 4. Excellent. Inhale through your lunge. Flex the foot, hamstring stretch. Wonderful. We are moving into our crab extension, all right? So onto our backs here, hands are facing behind us. We're lifting those hips for 5, moving nice and slow and controlled with your breath. Hands again, facing back. Feet hip width apart. Let's lift the hips, gaze up. Squeeze the bum. Good, bring it down. Just for 5 total. Lift up. Good. As high as we can get those hips. Feel a stretch in the front of the shoulders. Here's 3. Good. 2 more. Lift up. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Press through the soles of the feet. Lovely. We are going into supine scorpion, so laying down onto our back. Remember positioning, relaxed position. Choose one leg, lift it on over. Maybe you're bending the knee. Maybe it's here is enough. Hands are by your side. Gaze is opposite side. So I'm looking back at that shoulder and we're moving for 30 seconds, just staying here. Starting now. Allow yourself to relax in this position. Use your breath. Maybe that knee is slowly gonna lower and tap the ground. And you can play with the position of that knee, right? But I just want you to sit here, feel a twist in the spine, the back decompressing, and breathe. Excellent. Big breaths. Good. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Take your time to reposition, other side. Knee comes up and over, gazing towards that opposite shoulder. 30 seconds starts now. Twist through the spine. Reach at those fingertips. Gazing, trying to keep that shoulder down on the ground. And just relax here. Big breaths. Trying to lower that knee to the ground. Lovely. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, good. 2, 1. Moving up onto our bums for our side bend straddle. Remember to move any flesh that you can from your bum underneath to create a little extra space for that hinge. From that straddle position, my feet are flexed up first, over to one side. Let's hold for 30 seconds. Feel free to put the hand on the leg. You can keep the hand on the ground right there. You don't have to reach for those toes, just feeling the stretch through your lat. Keeping both bum cheeks on the ground here. That's not happening. Maybe you need to lift up a little bit higher, okay? I still want you to feel a stretch in the groin. Hamstrings, low back. Nice. Hold for another 5 seconds. 4, maybe you're reaching just a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Good. Maybe you have one more leg flexible than the other. That is totally natural and normal, and usually the case for most of us. Good. 20 seconds. Big breaths, reaching, reaching for those toes. Again, if your bum cheeks aren't on the ground, maybe lifting up and staying right here. Whatever's available to you. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last but not least, we are reaching forward. I'll show you the pancake stretch from the side. Let's hold for 30 seconds. Stay where you are and reach those fingertips out. Good. Hold 30 right here. Thinking long in the spine, thinking somebody pulling you forward, pulling you from your head to the wall in front of you. Good. Maybe you're on those fingertips. Maybe you're on those forearms. Big breaths. Good. Hold for 10 more seconds. Nice. And we're going to go through all of those 2 more times. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Maybe creating a little extra space each round, okay? For each exercise. We're moving back to our rolling waves. You got 5. You know to start in your downward dog. Lift those hips up. Feet are hip width apart. Maybe getting a nice calf stretch from the start. Bending those elbows. Let's go for 5. Inhale, gazes up. Exhale, transfer the weight through those knees. Good. Lift the hips up. Transfer the weight into the hands. Gazes up. You move at your pace here. Good. Lift hips up. Transfer the weight. Good. Here's 3. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Shift. Hips up. Good. This is 4. Take your time. Use your breath. This is your time, TUT team, all right? This is your recovery workout. This is so we feel good, so we can jump back into those classes. Excellent. Weight is back. We are moving up to our lateral rockers with our inchworm. Onto those feet. Feet are hip width apart. Right, so you're shifting your weight. I'll show you from the front. One side, good. Shift to the other side. Excellent. Walk those hands out into your inchworm. Tap, tap. Excellent. Walk the hands back. You have 5 total. Shift. One side. Good. Switch. Hands down. Plank position. Tap. Tap. Good. Walk it back. Excellent. Here's 3. Shift the weight. Good. Heels are down for those lateral rockers, right? Plank position. Tight core. Tight bum. Walk the hands back. 2 more. Shift the weight. Creating space. Feeling good. Still getting the heart rate up just a little bit for that blood circulation. Last one. Hands down. Walk it out. Tap. Tap. Lovely. We got our lunge. Choose a leg. Low lunge. 90 degrees. Front side here. Line up the hips. Good. Maybe the weight and the hands are on the knee. Inhale and move through the hamstring stretch. Flex. Good. 5 each side. I'm just your guide on the screen. You move at your pace. Nice. Here's 3. Try and keep that back nice and neutral. Good. Breathe for 4. Pushing through into your low lunge. Flexing the foot, maybe reaching for that toe. Last one, 5. Nice. Back reach. Lovely. Switch sides. Line up the hips first, get into that low lunge position, and shift the weight back for hamstring stretch. Great. Here's 2. Good. Flex the foot. Nice. Here's 3. 4. Maybe you're going a little bit more, a little bit further in that lunge. Maybe you feel like you've created an extra little bit of space there. Here's 5. Lovely. We're going to crab extensions. Move through your bum. Seated position. Feet are right underneath, hip width apart. Hands again turned out. Let's lift up for 5. Big inhale. Exhale, stretch it out. Hips up. Nice. Back down. You're moving slow through these. Lift up. Good, that's 2. 3 more. Lift up. 3. Nice. If you have hyperextended elbows like myself, feel free to keep a slight elbow bend, okay? Here's 4. And 1 more. 5. Nice work. We are going on to our backs again. We got our scorpions. Choose your side. Knee comes up and over, keeping that shoulder on the ground. Gaze is opposite side. 30 seconds from now. Good. Maybe that knee is touching now. Maybe you've created a little extra space in that twist. Trying to keep that shoulder relaxed, gazing at those fingers. Lovely. 10 seconds here until we switch. Good. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Switch. Realign. Other leg up, over, and 30 seconds from now. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Lovely. Feel that nice space, that twist. It should feel good. It shouldn't be painful, right? Big breaths. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Nice, TUT team. Stay here for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving through into that straddle position. Legs are open. Again, move the flesh from underneath. Creating space, choose a leg to start with. Up and over, 30 seconds starting now. Keeping both bum cheeks on the ground here. If that means coming up a little bit more and just reaching, and this is as far as you're going, whatever's available to you today. Awesome, hold right here. Big breaths. Hold for 10, 9, maybe reach a little bit more. Good, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch sides, 30 seconds. Again, one side might be more flexible than the other. Might have a little extra space on one side. That is totally natural. Good, feel the stretch along the lat, the whole side of the body, and hold for another 10 seconds here. Breathe, reaching for those toes. Good, 5, 4, 3, gazes up, 2, and 1. Last but not least, we're doing our pancake stretch, reaching those fingertips out, making sure we're staying neutral in that spine, right? So walk those fingers out, 30 seconds. Starts now. Again, you can be on the forearms. Maybe you're resting. Maybe you have it available to you to rest the forehead or the chin on the ground. Feel free to go wherever your body needs to go today without forcing. Be kind to it. Hold for another 15 seconds. Can you give me 2 deep breaths here? Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale. TUT team, lovely. Walk those hands closer to you. We're gonna go through all of those just one more time here. Starting with our rolling wave. Feel free to position yourself in that downward dog. You guys know the drill now. You know what feels good. You know what modifications you need to do. From that downward dog, let that head be loose here. Feet are hip width apart. And let's go for 5. Bend the arms, shift the weight forward, gaze is up, knees are down. Transfer. Good, lift the legs. Nice. Shift the weight. Lovely. Shift. That's 2. Hips up. Good. Maybe you're getting a little extra press in that downward dog. So from here, this is number 4. Maybe I'm pressing into those shoulders a bit more here, feeling the stretch in my calves, then bending those arms. This is your recovery class. This is so that you feel good. One more, hips up. Nice, take your time here. Transfer through, feeling that weight in those triceps. Now stretch and back. Lovely, we are going into those lateral rockers onto your feet, shifting that weight. Big inhale. Good, now shift. One side, switch. Other side, good. Walk the hands out. Plank position, tap, tap. Good. Here we go for 2. Shift, shift. Transfer hands down. Walk out, plank. You're keeping that bum tight. Tap, tap. Good. Here we go for 3. Big breaths. Tight core. Walk the hands back. 2 more, your pace. Nice. Opposite arm, opposite shoulder. Last one. Staying low with that bum. Walking it out. Tap, tap, lovely. Walk it back. You're going into a low lunge hamstring stretch. Choose your leg. 90 degrees, set yourself up here. Good, can you give me and yourself a little extra space here for that lunge? Nice. Now shift the weight back, flex the foot. Good. Here's 2. Move back, good. Flex the foot. Here's 3. Flex. Make sure I have a tendency to move towards the inside of that leg, that you're staying leveled with those hips, taking your time so we're not compromising technique and form even for our mobility work, okay? Good, that's 4. Last one. Hands on exterior of the foot. You can see I'm shifting my weight that way. I really want to correct that, so maybe I'm putting more weight on the side. Nice. 5 more, other side. Line up the hips. Good, here. That's that lunge stretch into your hamstring stretch. Lovely. Good. 5 total. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Maybe each and every one, I'm moving just a little bit further in that lunge. Here's 4. And 1 more. Good. Take a little extra beat here in that hamstring. Lovely. Crab extensions. Move through your bum here, onto your bums. Position your hands away from you, fingers. Remember, like I said, if you have hyperextended elbows like myself, slight elbow bend, so you're not hyperextending. Feet, big inhale right here. Exhale, lift the hips. Yes, lower. 5 total. Good, lowering. Here's 3. Good, tuck the chin on the way down. Lift it on the way up. There's 4. 1 more. 5. Hold, 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 and lower. You're really squeezing your bum at the top. Onto your back. Your last set of scorpions. 30 seconds. Choose one side. Shift the weight over. And gaze. Opposite arm here. Keeping that shoulder down. That's your reminder. Big breaths. Last few minutes of recovery exercises here, TUT team. Hopefully you're already starting to feel the benefits, the movement, the space that you're creating in your body. Lovely. Hold for 5, 4, breathe. 1 more breath. Let it go. Lovely, let's switch sides. Remember, realign, readjust. One leg out, knee up into the chest, cross it over the body. Hands are in a nice T. Shoulder is down, 30 seconds. Nice, couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze at those fingers. Keep that shoulder relaxed. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Holding that twist. Nice, TUT team. Move through onto our bums. Couple more. Recovery exercise, straddle position. Maybe your legs are opening just a little bit more here. Remember to move those flesh underneath your bum to create a little extra space from those hips. Choose a side and reach, keeping both butt cheeks onto the mat. Reaching for those toes, feeling the stretch through the side body. Nice. And that is totally okay if you're from here and you're already feeling it here, whatever's available to you today. I want you to honor that, respect it, listen to your bodies, and we're giving back, right? Good, hold for 5, maybe reach a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, TUT team through center. Inhale, exhale, switch sides here. Reach, 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 reach. Lovely. Good, holding. 20 seconds. Can you reach just a little bit more? Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Always come back to your breath, okay? When it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, that is okay. We're creating space. Hold for 5. We come back to our breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Maybe you want to adjust a little bit for our last pancake stretch. Walking those fingertips out. Again, moving the flesh from underneath, creating a little extra space in that low back. Walk the fingertips out just here. And 30 seconds. Let the chin hang. Maybe you're on those forearms. Maybe you're very flexible and can go all the way down. Big breaths. Let that head sink. TUT team, stay here for another 10 seconds. Big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Your recovery day. Inhale.
One more together. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Slowly walk those fingertips back to your body. Maybe you want to close those legs. Help your legs close with your hands, a little extra support. Shake out. Well done, TUT team. That is your recovery class. If your body needs any extra love, feel free to stay on your mat. Honor however your body's feeling. Give back to it. It has been such a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.